Okay.
okay with me.
All right. Well, it's great to meet you uh, over the computer, and I hope to meet you in person
Yeah,
at the show.
good to meet you too.
Yeah. So, I just kind of want to go over, your history, your journey. It sounds super interesting just from what I've read, and then get to know you. Really promote the show because there's a lot of really cool things with the show that I'm super excited about. All of you coming to Chicago.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So just start off with your identity and pronouns so we get that for the record.
Yeah, my pronouns are he, they. Um, I that's all I had know.
Mhm. Do you prefer going by Cavetown or is Robin okay? Or I just want to make sure.
Um, yeah, Robin or Rob. I think a lot of my friends know me as Robbie and stuff. So yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, cool. I was saying your good friend MX Matum, or I was saying it completely wrong.
M- MXM tune, MXM tune.
MXM too. Okay. Perfect. I mean, I met her at Lala a few years ago, but I did not, say her name. So I heard you say it on the promotional stuff. So
Oh, good.
yes. So we'll talk a bit about your background. You were born in England, and then tell me about your life.
Yeah, I was born in Oxford. Lived there until I was like 8. So yeah, I moved to Cambridge when I was 8, and I've spent most of my life there now. Um, and yeah, both my parents are musicians, so I've always kind of been around music, and they've been really supportive and encouraging anytime that I've been interested in anything musical, which has been awesome. Um, yeah, but I did a lot. Yeah, most of my time has been in Cambridge, but my dad is from California, so I spent a lot of time over here as well.
Mhm.
Especially like growing up, and then also a lot more now that I'm touring over here and stuff. So
Yeah.
uh,
You
yeah,
tour a lot, right?
I
You're
do. Yeah, busy.
Mhm. Do you like
Yeah,
that traveling kind of part to it, or what do you like all
I
that?
do. I've met so many awesome people, like some of my best friends ever on like because of touring. Like my whole crew is so lovely. I love spending time with them. So it's really great to to have that. And since I'm on the road so much, it just feels like a road trip with my friends, really. And like even when it gets hard or exhausting, like I still love being around my friends. So um yeah, I really love I love traveling and seeing new places, and um
Mhm.
yeah, I have a lot of support around me on tour too, which is good.
Yeah, I interviewed Addison Grace backstage in Chicago um,
Nice.
on that tour. So how was that whole journey?
Yeah, that was awesome. I love Addison. I'm so glad that we've met and we've gotten to work together on a bunch of stuff. And yeah, we share a manager, so I have a little in into his music through that, I guess. Yeah, he's a sweetheart and super easy to super easy to tour with. He's awesome on stage. He's so good at like getting the crowd hyped up, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about him and his future. His music's already so awesome. So I'm excited to see him like get a band and stuff if that's something he wants to do. But yeah,
Yeah, how do you find a lot of the artists that you tour with? Are the people that you seek out, or are you paired up with them through a label, or how's that work?
usually they're people that kind of in my world, I guess. Uh, a lot of the time we follow each other online and we just become friends on Twitter or something or Instagram. Sometimes there's artists that my management will like link me up with, but usually the ones that I end up working more with are the ones whose like the friendships have like organically grown on their own rather than like a management orchestrated friendship. Um, and
Mhm.
yeah, everyone that everyone that like MXM2 Ricky, Chloe, Mirando, Addison, they're all like we're like we're on the same kind of music world, like bedroom pop, so we kind of get each other, and it's um they're all so sweet. They're really nice people.
Yes, and part of the LGBT community seems to be a commonality with many of the artists that you've worked with. And does that create a crowd? I mean, I definitely saw people camping out outside the venues and things like that. Do you see how that creates some wonderful environment?
Yeah, definitely. I think people can kind of we can tell as soon as we drive up that this queue is for the Cavetown show kind of thing. It's just like so many flags. Even like in public, I can kind of, if someone walks past me, I'm like, you look like you listen to me, and then a few moments later, I hear them yell my name behind me, and it's like, yeah, um, yeah, I definitely think that uh like my music and Addison's and I feel like most of bedroom pop is kind of gathered very a very diverse and accepting community um around it, and that makes me feel great. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right, I guess, because I feel like even though you don't really have control over like who listens to you, you can kind of uh the people that surround an artist or a creator of any kind are like a reflection of them and what they put out. And so like for me it's hard to like view myself from an outside perspective, but then when I see that the audience around me is like so caring and sweet and loving and they look after each other, and there's a lovely group of people, that makes me feel like I'm like I must be doing something to like uh to make those people want to gravitate towards my music, and that's cool.
Mhm.
um yeah
Yeah, definitely like sharing some of the personal stuff on stage has got to be challenging and then rewarding at the same time, to reach so many people.
yeah, for sure. Yes, I used to try and like talk a lot more on stage, like between songs, and it ended up being quite stressful for me because I was like, I've already shared enough in the song. I don't want to like overshare again. And I'd come off stage being like, oh, I shouldn't have said all too much about the song or about myself or whatever. Um, but I've kind of I started trying to kind of reserve my energy on stage for like for the songs themselves and interacting with the audience in the songs. And I especially the people who are coming are at the front row are like I when I look at them I feel like they get it. I don't have to really explain what the song's about. We
Mhm.
kind of all I'm singing about like a connected experience that we all have, which is cool. It's really awesome to see that affecting people in person, and also reminds me that I'm not alone in those experiences. And it's really nice kind of like give and take with the audience at my shows. We kind of both support each other. It's really nice.
Awesome. Yeah, so you released a song a few days ago, right? Nobody Loves Me with your group that's coming. So talk about that,
Yeah.
creation of that and what you wanted to accomplish. Putting that out for the tour.
Yeah. Um, yeah, me and Ricky started that song like a like 2, maybe even 3 years ago before COVID. No, it must have been after COVID, maybe 2 years ago. Um, and yeah, I was in LA for a bit, and we just had like a little writing sesh together, and then we kind of forgot about the song for a while, and Bittersweet Daze was coming up. We were like organizing it, and we were like, hey, we should totally have a song that we can play together on this run, and Maya's gonna be part of it, so let's get her in on it too, because Ricky and Maya both like have the same management, so it all kind of made sense.
Mhm.
Um, and so yeah, we got together uh, earlier this year in New York and finished off what me and Ricky had started. Um, and yeah, I love the song. I Ricky wrote the um the the chorus melody, I guess, and that's he's so good at catchy hooks like that. And that is yeah, ever since he brought that into the session, it's just been stuck in my head. Um, and yeah, we kind of had a little we were like finishing the track up when I was on tour recently, and it felt like a bit of a rush to get it finished in time for tour. But we played it together for the first time yesterday in rehearsals, and there's still like some fine tuning to do with like track levels or whatever, but it's feeling really good. It's really fun to sing with them. Their voices are awesome. I love the way all of our voices sit together, and I'm excited to like share the stage with them and yeah, just play off their energy because they're both. I've watched both of them, and I'm like, wow, they're so good at like being exciting on stage and like interacting with the crowd and stuff. And I've definitely like taken inspiration from each of them in like the way that I carry myself on stage. So it'll be really cool to like actually be there with them for a song and yeah, bounce off of each other. It'll be really fun.
Very good. So, what are plans for the tour? Stores like visuals? What do you have in mind? You can tell people.
Yeah, we've got a similar stage setup to what we've had before. We have these inflatable stalagmites, yeah, the ones that go up at the back of the stage, which like our lighting crew have like lights on them that to like make them into different colors. And so like the stalagmites are white, so anytime we like illuminate them, they'll change color and stuff. We've got one of my favorite lighting directors in the planet working with us on this tour. He's so awesome at what he does, and yeah, there's some like new songs and stuff too where he's like we're not using a track or anything, so he's just kind of like doing it all manually and like just like playing along with us basically. So that's fun. Um, we've got a new drum head with little Basil on it, which is really cute. Yeah, Basil is like the mascot we've made for Bittersweet Daze.
I was
Um,
wondering about him. What is his story? Where does he come from?
he's just a guy. He's just a nice, friendly guy. Yeah, we all love Basil. I'm kind of I'm still building his lore in my head, but yeah, I've always been connected to lemons because of like my Lemon Boy album. Um, and so he's just like a cute little character, little mascot that I hope people can become friends with. I love
Yeah, they
him
can
very
talk
much.
to him on the website, right?
Yeah, you can text him and stuff. He's always on his phone, that guy.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean that's how lemons are. Um,
Right?
so it sounds like it's going to play really well at Salt Shed. These stalactites or stalagmites, whatever. The because that was a Morton Salt factory. That's
Mm.
what the venue. It's like
Oh,
it's not
cool.
gonna
Yeah, yeah.
last that long. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That'll be cool.
yeah, it's a huge. I guess I haven't been there, so you're going to be the first show that I'm going to see there.
Nice.
I haven't gone there. It's a little bit out of the way, but it's supposed to be huge. So and you're already low on tickets, so that's good.
Yeah, a lot of these are the biggest venues you'll have played together, um, and outdoors as well, which is awesome. I'm so excited to have the fresh air, um, and maybe have like some cool like sunsets to work with as well. Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome.
That's cool. And $1 is going to Trevor Project for each ticket. I think that's
Yes, through This Is Home project, I believe.
very good. I think it's just important to do things like that. And it also, I think, just adds to the whole package, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it totally. I love kind of like yeah, I love doing stuff like that. It's kind of we've always tried to do it since I started touring, because it's just so easy to do. Just take $1 from each ticket, um, or like a percentage of merch sales or whatever. So yeah, it's exciting to see that grow with me as the venues have gotten bigger. We're able to keep doing that. It's really awesome.
Hmm. So you got some merch. I saw like new merch. Do you have a favorite piece of merch?
Oh boy, there's so much. Ah man, yeah, I love all of like the. Oh, sorry, I love all of the like parody ones, like of like the. I think we done one of like the Chicago Metro design
Okay,
um
that's cool.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I we've got some awesome branding for this tour and just kind of using Basil as a mascot as like a base for everything and
Mhm.
Um, I cannot think of a favorite off the top of my head, but yeah, it's cool. I don't know if it's something we're selling for everyone. I'm assuming so, but we have water bottles which we all got today at the other day at the rehearsal space, which was so cute. That have like the graphic of Basil in the car with like all of like the luggage, like driving along, and it says Bittersweet Daze on the side in orange. Um, so that's awesome.
Huh,
Um,
that's
yeah,
cool. I like the crocheted daisy crown. I thought that was super cool.
those are cool. Yeah, those are handmade by my friend Austin.
Uh,
Um, he slaved away at those for many months. So
uh,
yeah, those are very cool.
I feel like maybe I should just dress up in like a lemon costume or wear yellow to your show.
If you want, you might get a bit sweaty, but you do whatever you like.
I'd be popular though. I bet I would be.
Yeah.
Um, and so you also release songs as brother. How do you decide what songs go to which moniker?
Um, I haven't put anything out on Brother in a while. It's just, I've kind of used Brother as like uh uh a place that's like it's a little like the lower profile, and I've kind of been like, yeah, I like this song, but I haven't worked in it enough to call it like a official Cavetown album song. Like it's not, it's like a lot of them are like I've just recorded them on my like voice memos and haven't really like slaved away at making the sound perfect, but I still want to share it, I guess.
Mhm.
So I've kind of yeah, I put out little like demos and like rough messy tracks on Brother. And some of them have actually like become like full songs. If like the songs that I've come back to and I still enjoy them, I'll kind of work off of them and make them into a bit of a higher production thing.
Mhm.
Um, yeah.
Is there a worm food song that you really look forward to playing live?
We're playing Beta and Juno for the first time, which are from Worm Food, which are sounding really awesome. They're quite they're like softer songs, which sometimes can be my favorites. I love letting like different sounds kind of shine through. Um, we haven't played Wasabi in a while, and we're playing that, which is another soft one that's nice. Um, yeah, yeah, those are the new ones to the set list that I'm excited for.
Okay. And then for the rest of the year, you're just going to be touring the whole time. Do you have time to work on a clothing line some more, or what else are you doing the rest of the year?
Um, I'm I'm off for like most of August. I'll probably just spend some time at home. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so we're gonna celebrate together. Might go on a little vacation somewhere before I have to go on tour again.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, I do want to do some more drawings and stuff for merch in general. I haven't personally designed a lot of things in a little while. And while I love all of our like graphic designers we've worked with, I think it would be cool to have some more um, of my art on stuff again. So I've been like working on like some silly posters and stuff that hopefully I can spend some more time on when I'm at home. But yeah,
Well, your creativity is just seems limitless, and I so look forward to seeing your show and meeting you briefly at the show just to say hi. And
yeah,
it's such a treat just to get to know you a little better because I look forward to seeing you in Chicago.
yeah. I look forward to meeting you there.
All right. Well, thanks for your time today, and we will see you in the Windy City soon.
Awesome. Thank you
Uh,
so much.
Safe travels. We'll see you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Okay.